Listen to me, I'm starting to sound like my Uncle Phil. Next thing I know, I'm wake up all and hungry.
Good morning, Mr. Pikens.
Good morning, Officer Lott.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Wilson.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, serving as your presiding judge on this morning, on this snowy day in the city of Detroit and in the state of Michigan. But we are still here, and so we're going to push forward. Good morning in the courtroom.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, ma'am.
All right, good morning. I hear voices. I hear y'all. All right, thank you for showing up, for serving. I'm glad everybody's safe. All right, good morning, Miss Wilson. Good morning to you.
Judge Holmes, good morning, everyone.
All right, wonderful. Let's start with the attorneys. Attorney Warfield is on this morning. She had to, as everybody know, we're dealing with this weather. And also she had to make a physical appearance at Third Circuit. It should have been quick, but because of the road.
Oakland Circuit. But yeah,
I'm sorry, in Oakland County.
yes. But
All
it should be quick. But I am here. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Attorney Jessica Warfield, Specialty Court Defense Counsel.
All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney.
All right, thank you, Mr. Fikens, for coming back and joining us today. Thank you, thank you. All right, and then Mr. Green.
Good morning, Your Honor. Demetrius Green, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Mr. Green. Let's do it. I heard a few other people chime in, so if you're here and you're here to be serviced for a case, please make sure that you turn on your camera so we can know where you are, so we don't have anybody sitting out where they shouldn't be. All right, Miss Wilson, Miss Mack, I did not bring, against my better judgment, I did not bring my notes with me out of the office on yesterday, so I will need a docket. Mr. Green, you will have to update me on some stuff because I do not have my notes. I started them and I did not. All right. So with that, I do see that Mr. Cruz is on. Mr. Green, is that one of your cases?
That is one of Ms. Taylor's cases.
Okay, is Ms. Taylor on yet?
She is not on yet.
All right, but I believe we stepped. Ms. Mack, can you put Mr. Cruz's case number? Because I know he's working. Can you put his case number on the record for me?
It's for Augustine Cruz, case number 21056555401.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cruz. State your full name for me.
Agustin Cruz, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Cruz. Mr. Green, I believe that in staffing yesterday, if my memory serves me correctly, there were no issues with Mr. Cruz. He's doing everything that he's supposed to be doing. And there were no recommendations for any changes to what his current order says. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Mr. Cruz, what have you been doing to work on you?
Well, I started my new job already.
I see. Congratulations to you. We're so excited for you. We heard that you are working hard and trying to do the things that you are supposed to do. Do you need us to help you with anything, Mr. Cruz?
Yeah, I'm trying to get they gave me a ticket. It was a dumb ticket when I got out of parole.
Okay.
And I went and got a job on parole. And my boss needed a couple cars to be towed away. I didn't know you can use no towing change. I was towing the car and the car didn't have no door, no engines. And the man gave me a ticket for no license, no registration, no place, you know. And I don't know. I'm trying to see that I could get the ticket dismissed.
Is that ticket in Detroit?
Yes,
All right, and so this is what I'm gonna have you do. Thank you for sharing it with us. I'm going to have you meet with Miss Warfield or Mr. Ficus, if you want to take a look at it. I don't know if he has a ticket number, if it's in the system. How long ago did this happen, Mr. Cruz?
sure, they were like 12 years ago.
12 years ago? Well, we should have looked up tickets when he came into this program. So you weren't using another name, were you?
Huh?
You weren't using another name back then, were you?
No,
Okay, Miss Mack, let's look him up, Mr. Ficus, and I'll let you go in the breakout room, see if he's squared away so that he can get, he's trying to get everything cleaned up, and that's a good thing, right, Mr. Cruz?
yes, ma'am.
I'll do that, Judge. I'll
All
look it
right,
up.
awesome. Awesome, thank you. Mr. Cruz, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, keep doing the good work and stay sober and take it one day at a time.
One day at a time, sir, that's all we can do. I want to encourage you that even though you're working, make sure you continue to keep yourself as a priority. Make sure you are going to your meetings, you're doing the things that you're supposed to do, to your appointments, so that we can keep you healthy and on track, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, I want you to hold on. Let's get a return to court date. Mr. Green, do you know when that date would be for Mr. Cruz?
Mr. Green, you're on mute. We didn't hear anything you said.
Oh,
Oops, I'm sorry. Ms. Taylor has indicated that Mr. Cruz will come back for a face-to-face on February 8th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
all right. Did you get that, Mr. Cruz?
When? February 8th?
February 8th. You're gonna
Okay.
talk with Miss Taylor, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, awesome. Now I want you to hold on. You're gonna go to a breakout room with Mr. Fikens to see what you have out there, okay?
Okay,
All right, awesome. So accept that invitation.
where's the breakout room?
You're gonna get an invitation.
Yeah, she told me to go on break room.
Yes. All right. Miss Wilson, do you have hosting abilities to do breakout room?
Yes, ma'am, I did it.
Okay, wonderful. All right,
And-
Mr. Cruz. Who was trying to speak to me? Mr. Vikings?
There we go.
Okay. All right, awesome. Let's do it. Are you ready to go to Miss Bradford? Okay, give me just a second to just print out the docket. There we go. All right. Oh, and there's Mr. Corder. We need to do Mr. Corder real quick before Mr. Cruz goes to a breakout room. Let's unmute. All right. Unmute for me. I'm asking you to unmute, so you have to hit the unmute that you're going to unmute. Okay, they're still muted. Mr. Corder, you have to unmute.
Hold on.
Oh, it went back on mute. Do it one more time. One more time, Mr. Corder, unmute. Nope, you unmute for me. One more time. Okay,
Okay, now.
there you go. All right, here we go. I have for John Corder, Case numbers SP 1235354, counts 1, 2, and 3, and case number 20058788901. Mr. Porter, state your full name for me.
John Isaac Corder, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Porter. How are you this morning?
I'm good, thank you.
Very, very good. Mr. Porter, we had an opportunity to staff your case on yesterday, and I believe it was it Mr. Green or Ms. Helms? One of our providers indicated that you are doing a fantastic job, that you're working hard, you're making good decisions, you're working your program. And so they have indicated to us that your expected release date is February 15th. I believe that's the date. And so we're going to be, Ms. Taylor already indicated that your daughter has reached out to her and that she is working on a plan. I believe it's with Mr. Green at team. Are you at team?
Yes.
All right, it's Mr. Green. And so they're working on your plan to transition you back into your home with all of your services so that you can continue to be on the great path that you're on. How does that sound to you?
It sounds good, Your Honor.
All right, are you excited and ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you only have a little ways to go. Give them an opportunity to work through some kinks, okay?
Okay.
Want to make sure that when we send you back home, we're sending you home to stay, all right?
Okay, Judge.
All right, you're gonna be patient.
Thank you.
I'm asking you, are you gonna be patient?
Oh, yes, yes.
I appreciate it. I appreciate your good attitude too. All right, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
Can you help me with my traffic tickets too, Judge?
You have some other outstanding traffic tickets?
Yes.
All right, and so Mr. Fike is now when you go in that breakout room, you'll have both Mr. Cruz and Mr. Porter.
Couldn't have worked out better, Judge.
Yes, there you go. And so Ms. Mack, make sure Mr. Vikings has everything that he needs as far as being able to see what they have outstanding that's not a part of their specialty court order. And so we'll work through it. All right, what else, Mr. Porter? What else do you have going on?
That's it. I've been doing pretty good here, and I just want you to know, Judge, I appreciate you and Miss Taylor. Y'all are wonderful people. I love y'all, and I just bless y'all.
Thank you, and know that the feeling is mutual. Listen, I know that you came into the program and you had some reservations, but your attitude has been positive the whole time. And so I just appreciate your willingness to work on you. Everything that we're doing is all about you. Believe it. It's all about you. And so thank you for helping us to help you. Okay.
I know it was a struggle at first, but I really appreciate y'all for getting me through this.
Yes, sir. And so when you go back home in a couple of weeks, I think it's only like 2 weeks, give or take a couple of days, I want you to make sure you're in a position to stay home, that you're in an environment where you're going to be encouraged to do the right thing, where you're going to make some good choices, even when people around you may not be doing the right thing, and that you're going to continue to take care of your health, mind and body, okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
All right.
You got one more coming up.
Who do we have coming up? Mr. Porter, I haven't given you a date yet. He just running things.
Oh.
Mr. Porter, can I give you a date?
Let me get a date. Okay, 1 minute, Judge. Okay, Your Honor.
All right, that's that leadership in you. All right, Mr. Green, would that also be February 8th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m. with Miss Taylor?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. You're going to talk with Miss Taylor on February 8th, okay?
Okay.
All right, now you can move out the way. All right. We got one more we need to get done. Mr. Calamy. Good morning to you, Mr. Calamy.
Like me.
How you doing?
How are you?
All right.
You look like a whole different person, Mr. Calamy. How are you feeling?
You all right?
Feel all right? You doing what you're supposed to do?
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. Let me place your case number on the record. I have for Dale Calamy, case number 190562601, and case number 2004540901. Mr. Calamie, state your full name for me.
Yeah, Kelly.
All right, Mr. Calamie. It was reported in staffing yesterday that you are doing well. Tell them they talking too loud. I need you to be able to hear
You gotta
me.
go to court now. But I think you gotta change the trouble with me.
Mr.
They tell them
Calamity.
they talking too loud, Mr. Calamie.
They say I talk to them. Huh?
The judge said y'all talking too loud. All right, Mr. Calamie. It was brought to my attention in staffing yesterday that you are doing very, very well, that you're following directives, and that you're working your program. Tell me, how are you feeling about the program so far?
I'm feeling fair.
Feeling fair? Okay, honest assessment. I also heard that you reconnected with a son.
Yes, I spoke to him.
You spoke to him.
Yeah.
How was that, Mr. Calamie?
It felt good to talk to him on his birthday.
That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. And so I don't know, Mr. Green, if we put in the notes on yesterday, let's look at some family reunification, because I am glad that he has made contact with his son. That's awesome. That's awesome. And you're going to continue to stay in contact with him?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Wonderful. All right, Mr. Calamie. I also heard that you went to get your ID and you hit a little snafu there. But on February 22nd, I believe, there is an event that's going to take place at Team Wellness where they're going to work with you to get your ID, okay?
Okay.
We want you to have your ID. Everybody should have an ID. You don't want to walk around without an ID. Something happens to you, nobody knows who you are or how to get you help, okay?
Okay.
All right, awesome. Did you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, ma'am.
None? All right. I'm sorry.
Said no, Your Honor.
All right. So Mr. Green, would his return date also be February 8th, 2023 at 10:35 with Ms. Taylor?
Your Honor, in our system, it looks like Ms. Taylor put it in as a return to court date on that day. But are you going to be in on the 8th?
It'll have to be a face-to-face.
Okay, well, yeah, it could just be a face-to-face then for
Yes,
that
10:35.
10:35.
Okay. Did you get that, Mr. Calamie?
When is it?
On February 8th at 10:35 a.m., you're going to talk with Ms. Taylor, okay?
Okay.
All right, keep working your program. It looks well on you, sir. Okay?
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, I don't want you all to hang up because they're going to get an invitation to a breakout room and they need to go, Mr. Porter and Mr. Cruz need to go in a breakout room with Mr. Fikens, okay? All right, I'll see you next go round.
All right.
All right, put Mr. Cruz and Mr. Porter back on. All right, awesome. I need to just take a quick second to go grab a docket. Give me a second.
Mr. Pike, is they're back in breakout one.
All right, Mr. Green, are we ready on Ms. Bradford?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I have the following from Ms. Bradford. I have case number 220-555-6501. Ms. Bradford, state your full name for the record, please.
Martino Nay Bradford.
All right, how are you doing today, Ms. Bradford?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, tell me, what have you been doing to work the program?
I went to my intake on Monday for my outpatient
Who did you do intake with?
at Detroit Recovery.
Okay, what did you think about that process?
It was all right.
It was all right. When did you start your counseling?
I found out today when I called, the secretary wasn't there when I did my intake, so they want me to call around 10 so they can schedule me for when I'm supposed to come back in. Well, give me a schedule basically.
Okay, all right, very good, very good. And so that works. All right, are you willing to receive services through Detroit Recovery Project?
Yes.
Okay, are you ready to get some counseling?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for having an open mind. That counseling is very key if you're going to be successful. Counseling is key, because if we don't change our minds or learn some new skills or some new resources to cope with life, then we just continue to repeat the same pattern, right?
Yes.
So I'm hoping that you'll learn some things that will help you to do something different. Okay.
Yes.
All right. What's been the biggest struggle for you so far?
Not drinking.
Not drinking, that's been a struggle?
A little bit. I just, because I done had 2 deaths in, what I'm saying, my family. Well, my best friend mom passed away, and then my cousin just passed away. So it's just a lot.
Yes, I'm so sorry to hear that. What are you doing to cope, to get through?
My appetite picked up, and I just drink a lot of water.
Okay. Okay, those are healthy things. Those are healthier alternatives than picking up alcohol, right? Because alcohol is not going to solve the problem, right?
Right.
It really only makes things worse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I went to the doctor yesterday, and my doctor, he wants me to go on a diet.
Okay.
He don't want me eating like fast foods and eating a lot of sugar and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Are you going to listen to your doctor?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. I try real hard to listen to my doctor too. I don't always work out, but on most days I do try. I at least try. So give it a good try. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Very good. How are you feeling physically?
I feel fine. I'm just, everything like that's going on in my life right now is just, it's a little overwhelming, but I'm just dealing with it.
One day at a time?
Yeah.
Okay. We talked about in staffing about connecting you with some resources, because I have a concern about you staying in a hotel. Okay. I have concerns for a number of reasons. People in and out, and we want to make sure that people that are in our program, that they're in an environment where they can really thrive, okay? Where they can have stability, where you what to expect. At least you kind of know what to expect from day to day. And living in a hotel does not provide that kind of stability. Do you agree with me?
I just like being alone.
I understand that. Absolutely. I understand that. So when you talk to Mr. Green and you all are going to work together about housing, make sure you tell him the things that are important to you. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Did you have any questions or anything for the team about anything that you've experienced so far?
No.
No? All right. Mr. Green, I don't know if I left something out. I'm going by memory. Tell me what else I need to know about Miss Bradford. I know we were going to work on getting an assessment. Sounds like her intake has taken place. Make sure that If you don't get a call from them or get an appointment from DRP, Detroit Recovery Project today for your counseling, I need you to let Mr. Green know today because we need to, we've got to, I know it's snowing outside, but the world still turns. And so we've got to still take care of our folks, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Green?
Yes, Your Honor. She did complete her, she did talk to Detroit Recovery Project, but we also set her up with Team Wellness with Ms. Griffin. Ms. Griffin will be reaching out to her today after court. She should have texted Ms. Bradford yesterday, and she will be discussing housing options and resources there. But I will circle back to the team to continue to look for options that are suitable for her and could accommodate her and her needs. Other than that, Ms. Bradford is in compliance. She is following the recommendations of her treatment. She is testing, and she is having no issues at this time as far as compliance.
Now, she's not going to do both Detroit Recovery and Team Wellness, right?
So yeah, that's what was the plan. So unless there is a, if we don't want her to do both,
Why would she need to do both?
because one is SUD services and the other is mental health.
Okay, got it. I don't have my notes. Thank you so much for that clarification.
No problem.
Wonderful. All right, Miss Attorney Warfield, anything you want to add?
I would, Ms. Bradford, I know that you are newly admitted into our mental health court, and I just wanted to simply introduce myself to you. My name is Attorney Jessica Warfield. I am your legal advocate during this whole process while you are in our specialty court, okay? So any concerns that you may have, if you have any legal questions that you have, you can certainly reach out to me. Mr. Green has my direct contact information, so he can provide that to you. So if you have any questions or concerns while you are with us in regards to your legal rights, or not even really your legal rights, if you just have any type of question, I am here for you, okay? I am part of your team.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Warfield. All right, did you have any questions? That made her smile. She hasn't smiled at all this morning. That made her smile. That's right. I love it. And you have a beautiful smile. Look at you.
Thank you.
All right. Do you have any questions now, Miss Bradford?
No.
No questions? All right, Mr. Green, what's next? I know she's going to hear from DRP today. She's going to hear from Ms. Griffin today. What's the next time for contact with the court?
I'm sorry, I did it again. I will have Ms. Bradford return for a face-to-face on February 1st, 2023 at 10:35 a.m. And Ms. Bradford, when we say face-to-face, it doesn't mean you have to actually come in person. That's just the term we use for a meeting. So when we're having an on-the-phone meeting, we call it face-to-face. So you won't have to come physically and be present.
Okay.
But we'll probably talk before then. So, but yeah, we'll just put that date on the record.
All right. All right. Good to see you this morning, Ms. Bradford.
It was nice seeing you too.
All right. Hang in there. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right. I don't know if there are others in the courtroom. Please turn on your camera so that we can proceed. Are there any other individuals? I was going to talk about Miss Jasmine because all her folks showed up. All right. There is an Ahmed Ali, it looks like, who was scheduled for a formal hearing at 8:30. Sir, if you would turn on your camera.
Your Honor,
Yes.
his attorney is in the breakout room.
Oh, okay. Then we'll wait. Thank you so much. So they have checked in. Thank you so much. All right. Very good. Mr. Green, you have 2 intakes coming in today. Is that correct?
I have 1 intake today, Your Honor, and then I had 1 person who was here in regards to a sanction. But yeah, so I only had 1 intake scheduled for today.
Who's your intake? Is it Holloway?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Has Ms. Seawright arrived, Mr. Green? Do you know?
I've asked Ms. Mack and she said no one is in the courtroom yet.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. All right, very good. What about, so I'm gonna go through and call if we could get those dates. I don't have my notes. let's do it. I have at 8:30, there was a formal hearing. I'll come back to the formal hearings. Let's go to Mary Brewer. U598-26521, U593-82321. Mr. Green, what is the return for Mary Brewer?
Yes, Miss Brewer will return for a well, I'm looking at this. Well, let's just put her for a return to court date on February 15th, 2023 at 8:35 a.m. She is at the nest, and so I figured it'd be better if we just push her out to where she can see you.
Absolutely wonderful. She must be doing fine in inpatient treatment because I have not received anything. All right, let's keep going. I have for Philip Lee Dorsey, 210-454-6801, SX 360-35671. Case number U510-19719, U558-23220, U563-13920, U575-98120, U575-98320, U593-34121, and case number 1904-601-401. Mr. Dorsey has been, as of yesterday, the jail notified us that he has received his Wayne County tether. He is now at Team Jefferson in inpatient. And right now he is doing well, or we have not received any complaints at this time. And so, Mr. Green, what would be his return to court date? Is that the February 15th date as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, February 15, 2023 at 8:35 a.m. Has your intake shown up, Mr. Green?
No, he has not, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Give me 1 second. Mr. Rosenthal, yes.
Yes, Your Honor. I was just wondering, we do have a case where we do have Officer Sanchez here. He has a detail at later in the afternoon. I was wondering if we can call this case, Your Honor, whenever you're ready, just to get him out of here. It's going to be a dismissal, Your Honor.
Okay, is that for Ali?
Correct, Your Honor.
Are the parties in the courtroom?
I believe we do have both parties. I did see Attorney Clayton. I don't know where he went, and we do have Mr. Ali Ahmed here, Your Honor, as well.
All right. If they turn on their cameras, I'll call it as soon as I can get an image of them.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ali Ahmed, can you please turn on your camera and unmute your device?
And thank you. What about his attorney?
I did see Attorney Clayton is here, Your Honor. Attorney Clayton, can you please unmute your device and start your video, sir? Are you there, Attorney Clayton? Sorry, Your Honor. Oh, okay. We do have all the parties, Your Honor.
Thank you. We have case number SP 141-77761 for the people.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Matthew Rosenthal for the people, P84807. Officer Sanchez, can you please state your name and badge number for the record, sir?
Officer Sanchez, Detroit Police Department, badge 3423.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning,
And
ma'am.
all right, and then Attorney Clayton, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Spencer Clayton appearing on behalf of Mr. Ahmad Ali, P number 77302.
Thank you. And then Mr. Ali, please state your name for the record. Sir,
Good morning. My name is Ahmed Ali.
thank you and good morning to you. All right. How are
Yes.
we?
Yes, Your Honor. After speaking with the officer, we've both came to the conclusion, Mr. Ali Ahmed, he had everything, all his documentation during the stop, his SOS is good. So we will be moving to dismiss this count, Your Honor. And that is the only count we have on the docket for him today.
All right. Then I am dismissing the matter without prejudice. Thank you all for your patience. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your
Thank you, officer. Stay safe.
All right. I am going to go down to the 9:30 a.m. docket, Mr. Green, because I know that we're going to give a few minutes for Ms. Kennedy. We're not certain she's going to come in, and then we'll give a few minutes for Ms. Seawright as well. So I'm going to go down to 9:30. I have the following matters for Aaron Foy, U582-81920, U582-85320, U582-89420. Mr. Foy is in the custody of the Wayne County Jail. He has been ordered for a psychiatric evaluation. I don't believe, not competency, just psychiatric. And so we are unable to service him at this time due to the condition that he's in. And so what will be his return to court date, Mr. Green?
I believe February 15th, 2023 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, thank you. We have for Sean Cook, SP 132-40741, U60226-321, U629-50522, U63551-222. Mr. Cook is in the custody of the Wayne County Jail. And I know that yesterday it was reported in staffing that he has been stabilized, and it is recommended that he does community placement. However, Ms. Taylor needs an opportunity to find out what that community placement will look like. And so we're going to bring him back on Friday, February 27th, 2023. And that is going to be at 9:30 a.m.
And Your
Your
Honor,
Honor,
you,
for the record, January 27th.
Yeah, January 27th.
I said January.
You
said
said
February.
You said
Oh,
February.
I should say January. I'm sorry. It's January 27th. It's this Friday. Thank y'all.
Yes.
All right, January 27th at 8:35. I'm sorry, 9:30. All right, Mr. Green, were you going to say something?
I was just going to say what everybody else was saying.
Oh, okay. Y'all don't want me to move too fast. All right. We still in January, y'all. All right. Very good. Let's go to Ishmael Lopez, 220-444-4601. For Mr. Lopez, he is also in the custody of the Wayne County Jail. A competency evaluation was ordered for Mr. Lopez. We were informed on yesterday that that competency examination has not taken place yet. And so I am going to adjourn his matter. Can someone refresh me on the date, the adjourn date?
Yes, Your Honor. The adjourn date was February 15th, 2023 at
right.
8:35 a.m.
We'll put him on for 9:30. We'll put the
Okay.
jail at 9:30. All right, awesome. And then for Shanita Harris, is that mental health court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me place her case number on the record. Case number ZA084371. Mr. Green, you will have to refresh my memory on Shanita Harris.
Yes, so Ms. Harris was ordered to appear if her drug test came back positive. Her test came back negative, confirmed by ATS. And Ms. Harris has been keeping a food log as requested by the court, and she has been providing me with that each Friday. So at this time, we were adjourning this this court date to 2 weeks out to when she comes back in front of the court.
So that would be February 15th.
Yes, Your Honor.
February 15th, 2023, and we will put her on for the, she should be 8:45 a.m. Thank you. All right, very good. And make sure she's doing a consumption log. So everything that she takes in has to be logged. All right, let's go down to the 10:35 a.m. I saw Ms. Coleman on, she looked good. Somebody must have told her this was not her day to appear physically for court. So I have SP 120-139, 9 counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 120-1434, counts 1 and 2. Case number ZA083371, and case number Z390-33046. What's going on with Ms. Coleman?
Yes, so it looks like her return to court date, or rather her face-to-face date, will be on February 8th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, thank you. I have for Sammy Edwards, 200-440-7801.
Yes, Your Honor. Her face-to-face date will be February 8th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, thank you. For Martin Mallet, 210-612-7601.
Let me double check with him. This is Miss Taylor's case.
Okay.
Yeah, I think his would be on February 8th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m. as well.
All right, thank you. For Derek Mott, ZA058231.
And he will also be a face-to-face on February 8th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
All right. And then for Latanya West, 210-626-0501.
Yes, and Ms. West will also be returning for a face-to-face on February 8th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
Okay, and then Asia Whitley, 211-30805.
Yes, Your Honor, same with her as well, February 8th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, awesome, awesome. We are in good shape. Okay, so we're waiting on the intake, Mr. Holloway, Regina Kennedy, and Arma Seawright. I will give some time for them. And then there was one other formal hearing. That individual has not appeared. And so I'm going to call it, but if they do appear, Ms. Mack, I'll set it aside. And that is for Fars Al Hakim, SP 141-44021. That was scheduled for 8:30 on Zoom, charged with speeding 16 to 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. Is that person on? I mean, we
Morning,
don't
Your
know.
Honor. Attorney Ziad Abuzade, P69447 on behalf of the defendant. I waive his presence.
All right, thank you, counsel, for turning on your camera.
Good morning.
Ms. Mack, has an officer checked in on this matter?
Yes, Judge, and the officer had to go to another courtroom, so yes, they did check in.
All right, you're gonna have to see Mr. Rosenthal, counsel, to see what you all can work out, if you're gonna work out anything. Otherwise, the officer was here, and so we'll have to wait till he comes back. So
I
can you?
didn't see him check in.
Okay, well, you didn't see
He
him.
called me.
Courtroom. Yes, they have to call the courtroom. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. And so, you know, that really took me off my square. I had a real rapid response and I didn't do it. All right. I'm growing. All right. Let's connect counsel with Mr. Rosenthal and see what they decide. Okay. And then Ms. Matt, if you know what courtroom he's in, the officer is in, let him know we're ready on that particular matter, just in case that judge has not started.
Okay, I sure will.
All right. Okay. We will be in recess. You all let me know when your folks show up. Yes, Mr. Fikens.
I'm speaking with Mr. Corder and Mr. Cruz.
Yeah.
I've spoken with Prosecutor Rogers. She indicates that she'll come down. She's busy and she can't come down for another 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
If we can take care of them today, I don't mind.
I'd like to
try to wrap it up today. I think that's the best. Mr. Corder indicated they might need to use that phone or camera. I said, well, we'll work that out, but they're in the breakout room right now. And so I'd like to keep working on that if I can.
Yes, please do. I'd like to get them squared away because they are both doing an outstanding job with working their program. So I'm good with it.
Your Honor, I know that Mr. Cruz, I believe he's at work, correct? So if need, can we waive his presence when Ms. Rogers comes to take care of his matters, or?
Some misdemeanors, I think, right?
Yeah, and he was inpatient. I don't know if he has to go to.
I thought he said something about having to go to work or something today. I apologize.
Yes, he's got his job. I don't know if he has to work today, but he had his uniform on, so I'm thinking he had to work today.
Oh, well, if he expresses that he can't make it, then I'll let this court know.
Okay, very good. All right, we'll be in recess. You all let me know. Mr. Green, have you heard from your intake? Are they coming?
I just heard from my intake, per his text message. His job called him in for scheduling. Can he come in right after? I think it probably would be better to just adjourn it to tomorrow, if we could. But yeah, that's what I got.
All right. Ms. Mack, would you also look on the bench? There is a stack of warrants that I need to call and place on the record. I can't remember the defendant's name, but it's for Craignisha Anderson. Ms. Anderson was supposed to appear today. She's not been responding to her case manager. She's not been testing. So
Yes.
I need to place it on the record. Ms. Mack, can you call those case numbers for me? And
Yes,
add
Judge,
Ms.
I'm
Anderson to my docket this morning, all of her stuff?
Yes, Judge. For Craignisha Anderson, I have Z 808-3801, SP 123-84512, SP 123-84511, SP 123-84513, SP 107-22741, SP 117-59071, and SP 127-46301 for Craignisha Anderson.
All right, thank you. Craignisha Anderson is a part of our drug treatment court. Is that correct, Mr. Vikings? Yes, she's a part of
Yes,
our
Judge.
drug treatment court. She has not been compliant. It was reported by Ms. Harris on yesterday that she has not been compliant with the court's orders. She has missed her testing. She is not responding to her case manager to find out what's going on. She was ordered to appear in court on today, and she has not appeared. She was ordered to be here at 8:30. She has not appeared. And so, I am concerned. She has several drinking and driving related offenses, OWIs, where she's making bad decisions. And so if she's drinking, I need to make sure that the public is safe. And so I am going to issue warrants for her arrest as to each matter, and it will indicate to remand to Judge Holmes.
Understood, Your Honor. We have no objection.
All right, thank you, Ms. Mack. Please have those entered. All right, and
Judge,
then,
we are ready on Al Hakim now.
okay, are you all doing a hearing, or have you all worked something out?
Oh, no, Judge, Mr. Rosenthal said, as long as the officer is okay, limited access speed 1 to 5 over, which is a 0-point offense.
Okay, and so the officer, let's go on the record. Counsel, you'll have to turn on your camera. All right, let's go. I have case number SP 141-44021 for defendant.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Ziad Nicholas Abuzaid, P69447 on behalf of the defendant, and I waive his presence.
Thank you. And then officer, place your name and badge number on the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Police Officer Nicholas Haupt, badge 1789.
Thank you. And thank you for coming back to the courtroom. I appreciate it. All right, counsel, you have the authority to accept a plea on behalf of your client. He has been charged, a plea of responsible. He has been charged with 16 to 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. And if you accept responsibility as to that charge, I will amend it to 1 to 5 miles per hour over the, no, I'm sorry, limited access, 1 to 5 miles per hour over the speed limit. Is that
I
what you?
do have the authority to plead responsible to the amended charge, yes, Your Honor.
Well, you have to plead responsible to the original charge and then I'll amend it.
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Then I'm amending the charge to limited access 1 to 5 miles per hour over the speed limit. Ms. Mack, how much is that fine?
$125, Judge.
All right, that fine is $125. How quickly can your client get it paid?
You may have 2 weeks just in case, Your Honor.
Yes, I'll set it for a review on February 16th, 2023. I'll set it for 10:30. As long as your client gets it paid, he does not have to appear. If he does not get it paid before that date, then he has to appear, or I'm going to set aside and institute the original charge and put it in. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, officer. Stay safe. Have a beautiful day, everyone.
All right, you do the same. Thank you, officer. Take care.
Thank
Be
you very
safe.
much, Your Honor. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Let's go to Mr. Holloway. So, Mr. Green, you're asking to, are you sure he can come on tomorrow?
You're muted.
Mr. Green, you're muted.
How do I keep doing that? So I'm texting him right now, and he's saying that he can make it at 10:30, but I'm just not sure if that's going to happen because he does have to catch the bus, and given the weather, inclement weather, I'm sure that's not going to be 10:30. But I am going to tell him to just come in tomorrow. I mean,
8:30.
8:30, because he did miss court today, so he knew that there was a court hearing today, and he knew that he should be here. So I will tell him that he needs to come in tomorrow.
Yes. And are you concerned that he needs to test? We'll test him tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll test. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So I'm going to put his matter on the record. I have case number 210-450-7501 for Roshan Holloway, scheduled today for an intake. And we do know that we're having inclement weather. And so I am going to adjourn his matter to January 26, 2023. And that is going to be at 8:30 a.m. So please tell him to be in the courtroom on time.
Okay.
All right. I'm satisfied that I've given Degina Kennedy enough time to appear. Of course, the courtroom will stay open. And if she does show up, Mr. Fox will be on call. But I have the following matter for Ms. Kennedy, 190-444-0901. Mr. Green, make the record about your interaction as far as Ms. Kennedy is concerned.
Yes, Your Honor. I spoke with Ms. Kennedy after her being referred to mental health court by Judge Bryant. This was approximately on January 20th, 2023. She was instructed that she needed to come in on Monday, January 23rd, for our initial intake. And the court was informed of this information as well, and she was told that her intake to mental health court would be on the 25th. Since then, I have not had any contact with Ms. Kennedy since the day I met her on the 20th, and yes, she has not appeared to the courtroom or reached out to anybody here at mental health court.
So she missed the 23rd and she's not here on the 25th.
That's correct.
I'm satisfied. Mr. Fikens, I'm going to issue a warrant for her arrest, and that bond will be to remand to Judge Holmes. And the reason I'm doing so is because she was charged with a moving violation causing impairment. And based on what's in the file and what she pled to or was found guilty of, is that she was under the influence driving, a child was harmed. And so Judge Bryant, instead of locking her up, referred her to mental health court so that she could receive, obviously, the services that she needs. So I am concerned about her safety, as well as the safety of the public, and especially the safety of the children. And so, Mr. Green, I want you to reach out to Judge Bryant's clerk to let her know that Degina Kennedy did not show up for her intake, that she has failed to comply with the court's orders, that she was referred to mental health court, and that a warrant will be placed in the system, and that it will be a remand to Judge Holmes. Now, I know on yesterday in staffing, there was some conversation about whether or not that warrant should be done through mental health court. I am going to indicate, after thinking about that, it should be done through mental health court, because otherwise someone could pick her up, and if they don't have access to an ROA, they're just going to let her go. And I don't want that to happen. So I need your warrant, and it needs to say remand to Judge Holmes. Get it to Ms. Mack for my signature. Mr. Fikens, any objection, or Attorney Warfield?
No
No, you're-
objection.
I have no judge. She was set for 8:35. It's approximately 9:25. I don't know the whereabouts of Miss Kennedy.
All right, I'm good. And so we'll do that one as well. And then for Miss Seawright, have you tried to reach out to Miss Seawright?
Yes, Your Honor, I text Ms. Seawright. She has not responded. So I will give her a call once we hop off the record. But yeah, at this time, I do not have any updates about her.
All right, I just received a chat that Sherry Ann Williams is not at Positive Images. What does that mean?
We just got a phone call from Miss Charlotte Hunter and said, Officer Light can give you the information, but that's the contact that said she's not in Positive Images.
The message was that she had checked into St. John's Hospital Saturday at 9 a.m. and she got dismissed out of there by 12, and they haven't seen her since.
Okay, who has Sherry Ann Williams's case?
That is Ms. Taylor.
All right, I need to add Sherry Ann to the docket because she's not in compliance with this court's order. If she is not at Positive Images, she was ordered to be at Positive Images. Miss Mack, can you read her charges into the record, please?
Yes, I have to find her. Hold on one second. Okay, case number
Go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay, case number U509459119. Case number U60226621. Case number U60227121. And case number 210-455-7301. Case number 212-098-411. Case number 214926011. All for Sherry Ann Williams.
All right, thank you. Sherry Ann Williams is a part of Miss Attorney Warfield. She's a part of our mental health court. She was released from the Wayne County Jail and was ordered to remain at Positive Images to receive services. It has been reported by Positive Images that she went to the hospital, was released from the hospital within a few hours, and she has not returned to Positive Images. And it sounds like it's been at least 3 days that she has not returned to Positive Images. Therefore, I'm placing a warrant in the system as to all of her outstanding matters with this court. And I am going to do the bond every man to Judge Holmes. She is certainly, every time they pick her up, she's at the casino harassing people and becoming belligerent, and she needs mental health services. And so she does present an issue for herself as well as for the public at large. Therefore, I'm issuing the warrant. So Mr. Green, if you could get those warrants up to Ms. Mack as well. I don't need those.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then I see that Elizabeth Stevenson has joined us. Is Ms. Stevenson in good standing with us?
I believe she's in warrant status, Judge. She's been in warrant status.
No, ma'am, it's gonna be in warrant status until you come into the courthouse. Ms. Stevenson came in and I thought she was sent to treatment. Ms. Mack, look her up and make sure.
I'm looking her up right now, Judge.
Okay, let's make sure. Because if she's in warrant status, you have to physically come into the courthouse. I won't do you over Zoom, sorry.
She is not in warrant status, Judge.
All right.
But
Who
she
has-
is
I'm in
not
treatment.
Okay.
Hold on.
Give us 1 second. All right.
She,
Who has Ms. Stevenson?
I don't have her on the docket. I don't have a date for her. So I
Okay.
don't know, but she's not in warrant status.
All right, somebody didn't give a date, so I'm glad Ms. Stevenson showed up on today. Who's the case manager for Ms. Stevenson?
It looks like Miss Taylor, this is Miss Taylor's case.
Okay.
Yes, he told me to come in today.
One second, Ms. Stevenson, we're trying to figure something out.
Okay.
Give us a second. You look good today, Ms. Stevenson. Give
Thank
us
you.
1 second. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Green, is there any way we could connect her to Ms. Taylor? Ms. Taylor needs to update me on why she wasn't on my docket and give me an update as to her status. We don't want people to just be in treatment and we're not connected to them.
Okay, yes, I will pass this information along to Miss Taylor once she arrives, or
Okay, have her, tell her she needs to check in for Ms. Stevenson. Ms. Stevenson, I'm gonna need you to hold on tight because I need you to talk with Ms. Taylor.
Oh, not a problem. Not
Then
a
I'll
problem.
talk to you. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm in Connor Creek right now. It was a rough time getting here from Harbor Light, but by the grace of God, I didn't stop. I just kept on pushing, and I've been in here for 3 weeks now.
All right, how are you feeling, Ms. Stevenson?
Oh, I feel a lot better. I mean, I go to group. I'm supposed to be in group right now, but I go to 3 groups a day, and I go to NA meetings at night here.
All right, listen, this is what I want to do. I want you to be in your group this morning, okay? You know the weather is horrible out there, right? And
Yes,
everybody trying
ma'am.
to
And our
dress
teacher just got here.
Yes, so this is what I'm gonna do. I would like to put you on for Friday. I know that Ms. Taylor has some other people for Friday, and let's leave a note for Ms. Taylor to get caught up with Ms. Stevenson that she's at Corner Creek. Is that right?
Yes, Connor Creek, CONNER. And I did speak with her. I did speak with her last week. She wanted me to sign a release, but the supervisor for me to sign a release, she was on vacation, so she's supposed to be back today. But she
That's
did
why
call
Ms.
like.
Taylor doesn't have any information. You haven't signed the release, so I can't really fuss at Ms. Taylor. I need you
I
to get
know.
that
Yeah, she just
signed
told
today.
me she had. I promise you. I got you. I promise you. I
All
ain't
right.
playing no games with you.
Come on, you know.
I ain't playing no games with you.
Because I don't play fair. I really don't. That's why I flunked PE, child. I don't play. All right. So let's
Tough
do
love.
it.
So thank you. Tough love.
And
Tough
that's all
love.
it is. Tough love.
But I definitely will get that sign as soon as she get in. I'm waiting on her to get in, actually. The
All right.
supervisor.
Wonderful. And so listen, can you Zoom on Friday morning?
Of course. I can
at
zoom in
10
on
o'clock?
Saturday, Sunday, whenever you want me to. Saturday, Sunday, whenever you want me to. I'm here.
All right. This is what I'm gonna do, Miss Taylor, Miss Matt. Check and see on Friday. I think Miss Taylor was scheduling her things at 10 o'clock on Friday, so I don't have people sitting around waiting. Let's see if we can put Miss Stevenson on for Friday, the 27th.
Yeah, she has Mr. Cook coming.
Okay.
Let's see what time. At 9:30.
All right, so let's put Miss Stevenson on for 9:30, and we'll get her.
I'll be there.
And that'll be for January 27th. It's so good to see you. I hope you've looked in the mirror and you like what's looking back at you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you understand that your sobriety is tied to that, right?
Yes, ma'am. 100%.
All right, very good. How's your mom?
She is awesome. She is so awesome. She just took me to the heart doctor yesterday. So, I mean, everything is in good standing. And when I come back, I give them all the paperwork. I say, I'm ready to drop. They be like, okay, Miss Stevenson, okay.
Very good. Look at you. I love it. I love it. All right, get to your classes. Do what you're supposed to do.
I'm on my way now.
I'll see you Friday, okay?
All right, Judge Holmes. Have a blessed day.
You too. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. That was good. That made my day. All right. Let's go, Miss Seawright. What do you think, Mr. Green? Somebody else is on here. Please turn on your camera. I don't want
Yeah, I'm unsure. I have texted her. She didn't respond, so
Your Honor, may I
yeah.
make a recommendation?
You can.
Can we possibly set her for Friday as a last ditch effort to get her in?
Let me tell y'all
It is
this.
weather,
Friday
Your
is
Honor.
Friday is my drug treatment court date. And y'all not about to come and hold my drug treatment court docket hostage, mental health court. So,
I mean, all I'm saying is they did it last week in our mental health court. We got to pay back. It's payback.
they did. Okay, they did. They did. They did. Look, Mr. Viper's coming on like, wait a minute. I don't know if that happened. All right. So listen, has Miss Seawright been testing Mr. Mr. Green?
Yes, Your Honor, Ms. Seawright has been testing, and her subsequent tests since that last one have been negative, so.
All right, then I will grant the request. Let's do her on Friday. So for case number 2104-510-401 for Arma Seawright, I am going to adjourn her for her sanction hearing to Friday, January 27th, 2023. And we'll put her on for 9:30. I think you all are taking up that 9:30 spot. Okay, and then Mr. Green and Ms. Warfield, between the two of you, reach out to her, let her know she needs to come in on Friday. We're gonna be ready for her. The snow will be melted, and I need her to come on in, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Okay, what else do I have? I think that that's pretty much everybody. And so thank you all for making the adjustments. It worked out. It worked out. And so I appreciate it. My appointment got changed to a virtual and I'm right on time. As you all know, this is specialty court. And so we are real special. Oh Lord, we have a 1:30 docket this afternoon. And so we'll go to the afternoon. We'll be on, get on early, be on standby, just in case something from specialty court does happen. I'll be on standby, but then we'll be back for an afternoon.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I don't know if Miss Rogers has made an offer on Mr. Corder and Mr. Cruz yet. I have Mr. Corder. I think we lost Mr. Cruz to work. Perhaps though, we can either put this off till this afternoon if Mr. Corder can come back. I don't think Mr. Cruz can, or we can put it off till
Let's
next
put it to,
Wednesday.
let's do to 1:30. And then depending on what they do for Mr. Cruz, have you had an opportunity? Oh, you don't have offers, right?
I don't have offers yet,
Okay.
but 1:30 is good because I don't think the afternoon's heavy. There's only 11 people coming in. I have offers on 9 of those 11. So it
Okay.
shouldn't be bad, Judge. So 1:30 would be a good thing. And I'll tell Mr. Corder that. I don't know if we'll get Mr. Cruz, but we'll deal with that as.
Okay, try to get him so he can get this stuff cleared up, okay? But if not, I understand if he's working, he'll just have to wait till his next hearing.
Yes, Judge.
All right, very good. So we're all on standby. Let's get those orders to Miss Mack so I can get them signed and get them in the system so she can breathe just a little bit after yesterday. Yeah, after yesterday. So she'll get to breathe a little bit and then we'll be back for the 1:30 docket, okay?
Sounds good.
Yes, please. Yes, Mr. Green, get on it. Thanks.
All right, Miss Mack, I'm gonna ask you to keep the court up just for a little while, just in case.
Okay.
All right, thank
No
you
problem.
all.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Miss Mack,
Yes, Mr. Pike.
how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Did Miss Rogers come down yet?
No, no one came down to the courtroom.
Okay, then we'll do that at 1:30. Mr. Corder and Mr. Cruz.
Okay,
Okay, thanks.
thank you. See you then.
See you then. I'll call you.
Okay, bye-bye. Uh-huh.
Stand by for the following bolo. This is gonna be out of Roseville. We have a bolo for a missing runaway juvenile.
Good morning, Officer Dudley, Corporal Dudley.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm excellent.
Good. We don't have any cases right now. Do you have a case with Judge Holmes today?
I believe I do. I called in earlier today and talked to a gentleman. I believe I do. I checked the other courtroom, it wasn't in there, so I assume it's in you guys' courtroom. The emails I'm getting is kind of misunderstanding. So if you could put me in the breakout room, I'll just chill out for a minute. That's fine.
Well, now slow down, sir. If you don't know who your defendant is or nothing?
I do not. That's why I said the email is kind of confusing.
Okay, do me a favor. Can you call the courtroom?
Yes, ma'am.
You got the number?
Let me check and make sure it's the right one.
2280.
Okay, I'm listening for the number.
It's 965-2280.
Oh, 2280. Yes, ma'am. I'll call it right now.
All right.